Project Zomboid is one of the most realistic zombie apocalypse games you can get on the market right now. So obviously, I wanted to know how long me and my friends could survive. And to raise the stakes, of course, it was permadeath. So if one of us died, they were gone forever. So buckle up, this is probably gonna be a long one. Put it on in the background or whatever you gotta do, and let's get into it.
One hand and dribble the skin. Soft hook left hand, I can make your neck spin. 36-inch chain till TSA I don't play. Ice touching gums as my tennis bat breaks. I'll be taking all the miles while they're jogging in place. Come cry, don't be sour, I was crushing the grapes. Take another sip of pain.
Now, it's important to note that we didn't plan anything before starting, and we were only going to be using prox chat. So finding each other was actually going to be a bit difficult, or so we thought. I went straight to the fire station to grab an axe to protect myself, and then while I was going through the police station... What am I hearing? Hello? Are you okay, buddy? What are you doing? Turns out Matt and Noah ended up spawning in the same house with a car that had keys and gas. So, good start, I guess.
Mic not on.
Noah?
I'm fine.
Heads up, Decent could be pretty bad in Zomboid, so you might see something like that a few times, but he didn't even get hit, so it's fine. Because yeah, in Zomboid, if you get bit like that, it's over. You're done. In 12 hours, you'll be a zombie. So now that we were all together, we raided the police station armory and started looking for a place to set up. I also found a sledgehammer, which would be very helpful later on. There was also a little bit of underlying tension in the group.
I like your shoes, Noah.
Oh, thank you. You're making me blush.
Okay, pack it up a little bit.
We ended up finding a bar on the outskirts of town that would make the perfect safe house. It had a nice downstairs area where we could store all of our supplies, and an upstairs area where we could actually go to sleep at night. The rest of day one was spent going around looting supplies from the surrounding areas. This is also where we found our first walkie-talkie, which would be very important to communicate with each other. We raided the doctor's office, found Noah a nice new outfit, and then called it a night. Not a lot happened on day 2. Most of it was just spent fortifying the bar. Matt found a big radio unit we could set up inside. This meant that if anyone was out exploring, they could check in at base and we could hear them through this. Hello?
Hello, that sounds like it's coming straight through it.
Other than that, there was a lot of sawing logs and boarding up windows. Noah had dismantled all of the furniture in the front room so we had a lot more space to work with, and I started building a wall around the car park. The day ended with us reading books to boost our XP, and for the first time, sleeping through the night. A lot of zombies died on day 3. It was time to clear out some of the town. We took some of the guns we got from the police armory on day 1 and went out and just killed zombies all day. It was really just walking around blasting zombies with shotguns. We also found another walkie-talkie so we could actually check in with each other on the go now.
Hello? Hello?
We discussed going to the Rosewood prison to kill even more zombies, but we decided to save that for another day. I personally probably killed about 100 zombies and got my aiming level to 2, which was really good progress. I also ended up finding us a new van that I brought back to base, but I was gonna have to fix it up the next day. And that's pretty much all I did day 4. I went to the mechanic shop and grabbed a bunch of tools and then went around ripping apart cars to practice my mechanics. I replaced the hood on the new van and then spent the rest of the day building more of the wall. Although near the end of the day, there was a close call.
What meds you buying, oh Jesus? Are you good, dog?
Yeah, I'm just taking some sleeping tablet.
Do you know you can actually OD on them?
No, no way you can.
Yeah, are you drunk as well?
Yeah.
Oh my
drunk.
god. Yeah, Noah got bored and got drunk and started popping a bunch of sleeping pills and didn't think that he'd overdose from that. He wasn't sure if he'd taken 5 or 6, and since he was drunk, if he took 5, he'd lose 40% health. If he took 6, he would die. So all we could really do was go to sleep and hope that he woke up in the morning.
Good night, Noah. I hope you wake up.
Alright. Oh,
He's
thank
alive.
I'm alive.
Noah had survived. Let's go. Anyway, today was a big day. Today, we were gonna raid the prison. We had used a lot of our ammunition on day 3, killing all those zombies, and the prison had an armory, so we were gonna go raid it. But we were gonna have to be careful because the prison is the most densely populated area in Rosewood. We parked up at the entrance and then got ready to go in.
Noah.
I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. Does someone have bandages?
Yeah, no, come in.
Oh my lord.
Did you almost die?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
What you just watched was Noah getting his neck cut open and almost bleeding to death right in front of us. Thankfully, Matt remembered some bandages and managed to patch him up before he bled to death. This should have been a warning of what was to come, but we pushed in anyway. We had a pretty good plan here. We waited for them to jump through the windows and then killed them when they were on the other side. It let us kind of bottleneck the amount of zombies we had to fight at once. And damn, there was a lot of zombies.
Bet she fucking thought you'd hit that.
But we did manage to take out this horde without injury, so thank goodness for that. And with all the zombies dead in that area, we were free to make a break for the armory. We got a lot more ammo and tons of guns. It was beautiful. And so we used some of that new firepower to start killing a lot of the zombies in the prison, mainly just so that we could level up our aiming skill. And boy, it was beautiful. Matt and Noah had shotguns while I picked them off with a rifle. But when we moved inside, disaster struck.
The gunshots sound so much more violent in here, dude. There's a few coming through here. No! Help! Holy shit, I'm okay.
I almost died. That was so close. If Noah hadn't shot some of the zombies attacking me, I would be dead.
Holy fuck. Dude, I owe you my life.
I had pushed my luck too far. I missed one shot and it was almost the death of me. It was truly humbling. So we drove home. Overall, it was a successful journey, but it was still really scary that I almost died like that. And to be clear, if I die, this video keeps going. I just turn into a glorified camera because I'll be spectating them. I helped unpack all the new gear we found, and then I went to bed, dreading what would have happened if Noah wasn't there to save me. Day 6 was going to be a chore day for me. My right hand was injured in the attack yesterday, so I was going to be pretty useless in combat, meaning that I was just going to stay behind and do a bunch of things I had been putting off, mainly building the wall. It was kind of nice to make some progress on this wall finally. I had really been procrastinating doing it, although I did fall over and injure myself again.
Are you fucking kidding me? I just tripped over and cut my foot open. Are you fucking kidding me?
I also asked Noah to get me some more nails, but...
in the middle of something right now.
You washing yourself?
I am.
Fucking hell!
It's my day off. I work all day. And all I want is a motherfucking bed. Can I at least have that much?
Yeah, you got it, partner.
Thanks, man.
overall, just a day focused on recovery. Yet again, I was going to be on house duty because I was still recovering, but Noah and Matt were going to go out looting. But while sitting inside, I heard the helicopter approach. The helicopter is an event that happens every now and then that'll stir up all the zombies because of how loud that it is. Lucky for me, all I had to do was just sit inside AFK and wait for it to pass, but since Matt and Noah were out looting, it was going to follow them around and draw all the zombies towards them. Once the helicopter left, all I could really do was stay at the base and work on the wall while I waited for them to come back. Matt came back at 7:40 with news about how bad it was out there.
You should see it out there, by the way. Helicopters genuinely stirred up a fucking shitstorm.
Yeah, I can fucking imagine. I had to sit inside all day.
No.
But by 10:30, there was still no Noah. He was missing. Me and Matt went out looking for him. Matt said that they split up around the houses, so we went to check there first.
Noah!
Noah.
Noah!
Noah.
Noah!
Adam.
You good, man?
Who's there?
Oh my god, he's missing an arm!
Oh, what happened?
Turns out he was just missing a hand. During the chaos of the helicopter event, he had been bitten. So he did the only thing he could. He found a saw and amputated his hand. Day 8, I was dedicated to help Noah recover. I started by properly stitching up his wound, while Matt left to go kill a lot of the zombies that had migrated over during the helicopter event. Noah did have a request though. He was going to dedicate himself to being the chef of the group.
Can we try and get a stove in here? Can we pick one up?
So we could finally stop eating canned food and actually eat cooked meals for once.
Since this is the only kind of valid option I have now.
So we hopped in the van and went and scavenged what was left in the supermarket. There wasn't a lot of zombies here, but it also helped that my hand was mostly healed so I could actually kill zombies again. We looted everything that was left in the supermarket, but realized there wasn't actually a lot here. There was maybe enough food to last us another 2 weeks, but after that, there wasn't a lot. We chucked it all in the back of the van and then went and looked for a stove for Noah, but unfortunately I wasn't high enough level in electronics to pick it up, so this was gonna have to wait. We went home after a relatively calm day of exploring, but there was a really important conversation to have as a family.
Nope, put the gun away. No guns at the family meeting, not after last time.
Okay, sorry, okay.
We sat down and marked out everything that was left for us in Rosewood, and it wasn't a lot. We had looted pretty much everything there was in Rosewood, and we were gonna run out of supplies eventually. It was time to move. We sat down and discussed where we would like to go, and we decided on the biggest city in the map, Louisville. It was gonna be a risky move, but there was endless supplies here. We decided on a nice fenced-in house on the waterfront of Louisville, and then we got ready to move. And day 9 was spent pretty much exclusively filling up the vans. We packed up everything we had gathered over the last week. It was gonna be sad to leave this place behind. It was a nice home, but Rosewood was too small and it wouldn't be able to sustain us for very long. Before leaving, I finally washed myself and cleaned all my clothes. I hadn't done this since the apocalypse started and my injuries had finally healed, so it was nice to feel really fresh. And then it was time to say goodbye to Rosewood.
Not only that, no, hold on, I'm not done with you yet. You wouldn't have been in that situation if you had followed your own instructions. There is so many zombies here.
Now, we technically started the move at the end of day 9. We were going to drive through the whole night. There was one thing that was going to make this drive 10 times harder, and it was the fact that Matt's character had a negative trait called Sunday Driver. Noah also had it, but he also only had one hand, so he couldn't really drive. So he was only going to be able to go about half the max speed, along with terrible acceleration and not really being able to drive off-road. Not good for long car rides. A key moment also happened near the beginning of the drive.
What are you doing, Doc?
I need some food. Can I just take it out the back of your van real quick?
No, do you want some food too? Because we're not stopping later. If you need to go to the
I'm
bathroom
good,
or you need food, this is it, right? We stop driving and 5 minutes later you are hungry.
Just store this moment in the back of your brain for now. We also managed to link our walkie-talkies to the car radio so we could talk to each other while driving. And we were pretty much set. The first little bit of the drive went really well. We did have to navigate through some wrecked cars, but it was pretty easy. And then I overheard this conversation from Matt and Noah.
Can you put a spare water bottle in the glove box? Also, do you have any food on you? Okay, I'm hungry. I could eat a whole horse.
Yeah, after Matt gave Noah that speech earlier, he was about to start dying from hunger.
No, do you want some food too? Because we're not stopping later.
So here we were, having to pull over so Matt could get some food. And while we were waiting for him to fill up his water bottle,
Are you fucking kidding me?
the alarm in one of the buildings got tripped, so we were getting swarmed. I managed to get back in my car and start driving, but Noah and Matt got cut off from theirs. It also doesn't help that Matt never got to eat or drink anything.
No, can you drop a bottle of water? I'm sunstruck, I'm thirsty, I'm starving, I'm like, I need some water here.
I managed to pull in close enough to pick up Noah and get him to safety, and then I went back for Matt, and he was in a pretty fucked situation. But luckily, he managed to find an opportunity to run back to his car, get in, and we drove away. I picked up Noah, and it seemed like we were in the clear.
We might have to do a on-the-go amputation.
Why?
My right upper arm has been bitten.
How?
Noah got bit again during all of that chaos.
It's the same arm that I don't have a hand on. So
It's the
that's good.
same arm you don't have a hand on. Okay, that's at least something.
We were gonna have to find a nice quiet place to amputate Noah's arm, and we were gonna have to do it fast. Matt knew of a farmhouse that was nearby that he said should be quiet, but when we got there,
Dude, there's so many zombies here.
Fuck's sake, dog, there's not meant to be.
we drove around looking for some quiet place to do this amputation, but there was just so many zombies everywhere. We finally came across a field that had a little bit less zombies than the other ones, and it was time to do this thing. I hopped out and protected them with my shotgun while Matt cut off the rest of Noah's arm, but it was looking bleak. Noah was bleeding a lot.
You might have to bandage me right away.
I managed to pick off all the zombies, so I went to go help with the operation. And I tried so desperately to stop the bleeding.
It's been fun,
Oh,
brothers.
fuck. Oh, no,
It's
Noah.
been fun.
What are you doing?
I like your shoes, Noah.
Oh, thank you. You're making me blush.
Okay, pack it up.
Can I at least have that much?
I'm not leaving him behind. I'm putting him in the seat.
We said we were gonna look after him.
He's gone, dog.
After. Oh my. Dude, that was so preventable! What do we even do now?
We knew his odds weren't great without a hand, but we didn't expect to lose him this soon. We had to push on. For his sake, if not our own. If we just chose to give up, that would be a great disservice to our friend who just died in our arms. The guilt was overwhelming, especially for Matt, who feels like this is all his fault. We kept his body with us though. We were gonna bury him somewhere nice. But first we had to actually make it to Louisville. We were almost there, but Matt accidentally got his van stuck, so he had to bail and I had to drive us the rest of the way. But the van that Matt lost was the one with Noah's body in it, and he didn't have time to grab it. So not only did we lose our friend, but we left him behind as well. We made it to our new safe house, but it was bittersweet knowing that we were one person down. We cleared out the zombies here and then went to bed. It was time to get Noah back. Not alive, obviously, but his body was still back in the car and it was in walking distance. We spent the whole day walking back to the car, killing all the zombies along the way. Mostly to make the area around our new base a lot safer, but also kind of as revenge. Noah's death was still pretty fresh, so we were kind of taking our anger out on the zombies. This is also when I fell in love with the M14 I found back in the prison. I love this weapon. We made it to the car and Matt had left the keys in the ignition, so I just got in and drove away. We had successfully retrieved all of our stuff that was in here, as well as Noah's body.
Okay, Noah's inside, by the way. Oh, man. Oh, this is the first time I had to look at his body.
We went to sleep and then said goodbye to Noah the next morning. I dug a nice grave by the waterfront and then we buried him. We could rest easy knowing that he never turned into a zombie, but it still hurt.
Rest in peace, Noah.
You will be missed.
I spent the rest of the day practicing my carpentry and then building a gate on the new safe house. And then for day 13, it was my job to set up rain collectors because the water was about to get shut off. I went out and explored the local area because I needed rubbish bags to make said water collectors, and I even managed to get a new vehicle for us. I then built the rain collectors above the kitchen in the main house so that we could plumb them to the sink in there. And then boom, we had a reliable source of water. With the gate built and now the water collectors, we were pretty much fully moved in. Day 14, we went to loot the dorms at the university in Louisville. This was my idea because I recently learned that dorms can actually be survivor houses, meaning that they can have a ton of guns and weapons in them. This wasn't the case, but after looting all 3 floors, we had a lot of shotgun ammo for some reason. These students were packing heavy weaponry. The next day we came back and Matt looted the library for all the books we could possibly ever need while I just killed zombies outside all day, because I might as well use all this ammo we just got. So I ended the day with just over 900 kills in total. Matt also found the magazine on how to use generators while he was going through the library, so we finally set up a generator for when the power ran out. I spent all of day 16 picking apart electronics so that I could finally unlock the ability to hotwire cars, and then I immediately went and took an ambulance because ambulances are cool. It also rained for the first time in a while that evening, which was good because the water ran out the other day, so we could actually fill up our rain collectors. On day 17, we raided a bunch of storage containers, as well as the next day we went to an army store that had so much ammo. We would have to come back with a sledgehammer to get the rest of the loot, but for now this was plenty. And while looting the nearby pawn shop, we found 2 of the best backpacks in the game, so that was great. I also went a little bit trigger happy and killed a lot of zombies out in the street. Now we were in this area of town because I wanted to check out the nightclub because I thought it would be cool to base here later. We went in to look inside, but then when we turned around to leave...
I got bad news. There's about to be a lot of zombies piling in here.
Okay.
Oh fuck, yeah, we're gonna get swarmed in here. Oh fuck, look at all them piling in through the front door.
Oh no, there's zombies out there, there's zombies out there.
Oh
Shit.
god.
A little bit of sightseeing resulted in us getting completely swarmed.
This is fucked.
Luckily, I got an opportunity to run out the front door, and then Matt followed shortly after.
Go, get the fuck out of here.
Dude, holy shit!
Yeah, we took that as a sign to never go back there. After spending the last few days setting up the new house and looting, we had a new project in mind. It was time to go clear the main entrance to Louisville so that we could come in and out of the city a lot easier. There was a lot of military gear here since it was a big checkpoint, and we managed to get matching outfits, which was pretty cool. There were a lot of zombies by the entrance to Louisville, and we didn't really want to have to deal with that every time we wanted to leave the city, so the goal was to kill most of them and get all the guns and ammo that was here, because there was quite a lot of it.
Are we?
No fucking way.
We got it! We got it!
In case you are unaware, the M16 is one of the rarest and best guns in the game, so this was a great find. Overall, it was a great haul though. We ended up having to grab a lot of the military crates because we just didn't have enough space for all the new guns and ammo we got. It was insane. We had thousands of bullets at this point. And the best part was we didn't even manage to get all of it. We had to come back the next day to grab more. I left Matt to go sort through some of the loot that was left over while I went to go continue the original mission of clearing all the zombies in the checkpoint. And then...
No. it's my left forearm. I can take that off. I can take it off. Okay. Okay, I need to kill these zombies, get in the car, and get the fuck home. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Okay. Matt! Get in the car. We gotta go.
What's going on?
Dude, my arm needs to go. My arm needs to go as quickly as possible. Let's go. Let's go.
Fuck. 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 Fuck.
I'm gonna cut it off. You're gonna patch me up, alright?
Why the fuck am I jumping? Fuck.
Okay.
Get chopping, little bro. Oh, fuck me, dog. Oh!
Get ready to just stitch me up immediately. I need you to be ready.
Yeah.
I swear, every 10 days, something extremely bad has to happen. On day 10, we lost Noah, and on day 20, I lost half of my left arm. I made sure to cauterize it on the stove to stop any future bleeding, but man, this sucked. Allow me to explain what happened, because I ended up searching it up a couple days later. What I thought happened was that there wasn't a window on that side, and the zombie bit me straight through it, but clearly the model isn't showing that. I checked the ambulance later, and there is a window there, we guaranteed it. Apparently what happened is that I started driving too quickly after getting into the car, so I never closed the door. This is apparently an open door. I love this game, but what the fuck? The doors aren't animated to open or close. So why would you add a feature that means that the doors can stay open even though they will never be visually open? This feels really unsatisfying to be how I ended up losing an arm. Fortunately, now that I know that this happens, it won't happen again, but this just sucked, man. Now, the major consequence of missing an arm was that doing any timed actions was going to take so much longer now. This is me putting on my clothes again. Fortunately, we now had some metalworking tools at the base since we were a little bit better off than we were when Noah lost his hand. So Matt was able to whip me up a prosthetic arm almost immediately.
Oh!
Christmas.
It was going to take me a while to get good at using it. There was even a new skill added so I could kind of monitor my progress. So until I got that to a kind of high level, I was going to be really slow at doing most things. Even pulling out my weapon from my bag.
I mean, I know how you feel now, Noah. Although I did get a prosthetic.
I went to sleep knowing that life was going to be a lot harder from now on. But at least I wasn't a zombie. I was still here. I started the next day working on my mechanics, which was agonizing because of how slow everything was now. We also went back and looted the rest of that military shop from earlier. This is when I found out that the prosthetic didn't affect my shooting, so I was still just as accurate, and I took my anger out on a bunch of zombies. This is why I was thankful that I kept my dominant hand. In case you can't tell, I was very upset that I got bit. We got 2 new cars and I was towing back one of them when this happened.
Oh, fucking Jesus. Hold on, I'm gonna have to cut in front of you here.
Dog!
Now, day 22 and day 23's footage got broken, so it was just this frozen image the whole time. But all that happened those 2 days was I learned how to fish and Matt learned how to cook. We just spent all day at base. Day 24, we went back and finished clearing out the checkpoint. My familiarity with the prosthetic was at level 3 at this point, so I was feeling a lot more confident, and it was super nice to go back and finish what we started. I also grabbed the body of the zombie that bit me through the door because I was pissed and I was gonna have my revenge, even if he was already dead. I also shaved my head. That was very important to tell you. Day 25, Matt took me to loot a huge warehouse.
Holy fuck! Holy shit! Okay.
And then that evening, I dealt with the zombie that bit me. I dumped his body in this house, and then I burnt the place to the ground. I loved watching this.
Yes, I think he's on fire. Yeah! I watched him turn to ash. Alright, time to go.
On this night, I made a vow to myself. I was gonna kill as many zombies as I possibly could before my time on this earth was over. They first took Noah, then they took my arm, and I was gonna go down killing as many as I could. And lucky for me, Matt is a true ride or die.
We got revenge for me, but we didn't get revenge for Noah. All the zombies that swarmed us at the fucking, like, checkpoint are still there.
Do you wanna go all the way back to the checkpoint and kill them all?
Yes.
Alright.
So on day 26, we left Louisville with shotguns. We were gonna make them all pay. First, we pulled up to the place we stopped at during our road trip where Noah got bit.
Holy fuck, there's still so many here, dude.
And we executed them all. I'm sure whatever zombie bit Noah is definitely dead now. We made a pit stop at our old base in Rosewood. It was nice to come back here, especially after everything that had happened. On day 27, we stole a new car and then we went for the military base. There was gonna be so many zombies here. We started fighting as soon as we got to the car park. Before we knew it, we had eradicated all the zombies outside of the military base. It was time to move inside, and this is where things got really sketchy.
Look up behind you!
Behind us! No, we're gonna go, dog. Alright, let's go ahead. They're bullet from above us, I think.
We were getting completely swarmed in this open area, so I made a desperate dash inside.
That was a close fucking call.
Holy fuck, this might be it for me. Come on, stay alive, me.
I managed to get outside, but I had left Matt behind, and I needed to go back for him. I was not gonna lose him too.
Oh no. Get up! Holy shit, I'm alive. Holy shit! I didn't even get hit! That was nuts! Oh.
I later saw Matt on the other side of the fence, which meant that we were both okay, but that was a close call for both of us. And thankfully, clearing the rest of the military base went really smoothly. But I wasn't satisfied yet. These monsters have taken everything from me. We slaughtered our way back to Louisville, killing most of the zombies in Muldraw and West Point. It was a massacre. We got home, picked up more bullets, and went straight to the city to kill even more zombies.
Oh!
What the fuck was that? Did you just throw the firebomb?
Yeah, that's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be.
Did you not go, oh, Matt, maybe back up a little bit?
Almost 3,000 zombies died by our hands in 4 days. I was satisfied.
What a wonderful day. Wish no one was here to see this.
How many years, sir?
Yeah, true.
Zombies had completely taken over our world, and we made sure they suffered for it. That was enough for me. Me and Matt decided that we wanted to go out on our own terms. There was only more and more zombies every day, and me missing an arm was making it very hard for me to survive. So I wasn't gonna let them have me. I survived 29 days and 2 hours, killing 2,633 zombies. That is the longest I've ever survived in Zomboid and the most amount of kills I've gotten on a single character. I'm just glad that I never became a zombie. And if you're curious, Matt got around 3,400 kills. I learned a lot during this playthrough, and I'm gonna make sure that I use all of that knowledge in my next video. Thank you all sincerely for watching. This is probably one of the longer videos on my channel, but I want to make more videos like this, so there's probably gonna be longer ones coming up. Let me know what you enjoyed, and let me know what you didn't, and make sure you subscribe and like the video if you made it this far, because, I mean, you're gonna want to watch more of this eventually, right? And don't worry, the three of us are gonna be back very